We are currently here at Costco. I'm getting my mimosa. Like, this girl is such an alcoholic. I promise I'm not. This is very light. Look at the selections that they have. Oh, okay, we'll see. Try something else that have not been tried before. That one is something I've tried. Oh, Stella Rosa. I wonder if they have the pink one. I don't think they have the. Ooh, the black one is pretty good. Oranges, oranges, oranges. Cake, more cake. 18.99. Tres leches. I wonder if they have tres leches. I don't see any tres leches. All the melons. Look at this. This is pretty good. Maybe I should get this one. The salmon. Oh, it's a tuna. It's good for breakfast. Smoke. Salmon. No macarons. So they have mac and cheese. Strawberry foam and chiffon cake. Ooh. This is, what is this? Pistachio chocolate mousse. I wonder if this is good. Sweet cream. Special. Let's see what's inside. Shall try this chocolate mousse if it's good. Tuxedo chocolate mousse. Let's see. Belated happy birthday to me. I got myself some flowers and I got myself some chocolate. It's not that sweet here, but in the middle, because of the filling, that makes it a lot sweeter. But it's good with coffee or a tea. I don't have one. We're making adobo, so we're gonna have boiled eggs. 10 minutes has passed. Just let it soak with cold water and cubes. Guys, and let it sit so that it will be easily peeled. Can be easily peeled later and not stick. So we shall see. Today my husband and I are making chicken adobo. We're using chicken wings instead of the regular chicken thighs and the legs. And he is doing it his way, and this is how he does it. Salt and pepper, of course, typical spices that you need from your kitchen. And we are just going to pour a little bit of water, and he already put vinegar, step by step, soy sauce. If you need to find out how he does it, let me know in the comment below and I'll give you the recipe. But this is the first time we're making adobo in a long time. In this house we barely eat adobo. Once in a while, when we're craving something different, we are going to make adobo once in a while. Spain and Argentina. Trying to keep up with my 15-minute brisk walk every day. Of course, it's nighttime already because it's summer, and that's why I can still see the light. Because this morning I didn't get a chance to walk, but we're trying to keep up with it. How sometimes we take things for granted, like walking. Of course, my son is calling. Where was I before my son called me and check up on me if I was okay? How thoughtful of him. This is why sometimes we encourage the youth to keep on moving and walk. My son is 12, and of course, he doesn't want to go out walking because it's still hot and icky. I wouldn't blame him because even though it's 7 o'clock, the heat of the sun is still prevalent on my skin, and he wants to go inside the mall and walk there because it's air conditioned. But I'm not gonna drive there because it's Sunday, and we all know when it's Sunday the mall closes very early. And I said to him that we can just walk close to where we live. But the thing is, they rather want to be on their cell phone. This is why sometimes we have to encourage this youngster to go outside and get some fresh air and breathe for a while instead of sitting around. And actually today I just took it easy. Went to church this morning and really decided to get back rooted and search for the most important thing in life, which is connected to the divine, the creator of the universe. Vertically align and horizontally will align with your life is that relationship with God, relationship with people, relationship with yourself, and then physical movement. I think I always like to say prospering body, spirit, and soul. Without being physically healthy, you're not going to be able to enjoy life. Health is wealth, as they say. You can have all the money in the world, but yet when you are too sick and cannot move your body and you're not agile, it's pointless. So that's why do not neglect your body. And I know sometimes it is very hard, especially when you're the only one who's motivated in your family to move around and you have no company with you. Easier to be motivated when you have 5 people or 10 people behind you. But what happens if you're the only one? Then you have to keep going. That's the thing, because you cannot force people to join you with your endeavor or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, being healthy, especially when you're aging. Part of aging is that we think we have to stop moving. Actually, the opposite must be true. When you're aging, you must keep on walking and using your body. Whatever you don't use is going to lose its momentum, or it's going to lose its substance. ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, today is Tuesday, if I am not mistaken, July 20th. Doing some errands here and there. Sometimes you just have to do it, strike while the iron is hot. Because when we procrastinate, we put things off, we're just gonna keep on saying, I'll do it later. There's so many things that I have to really get it done. Contemplating whether I should do it today, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. And that's what happens about life. They add up. The things that we put off, because I am a person of a to-do list, sometimes the reason why we get too overwhelmed and too stressed out because of all the piled up things we have been putting aside. So today was that day that I was able to get some of the to-do list. Not all. There are still stuff that I have to do, but it feels good when you tick off those boxes. And it feels good. It kind of make you feel lighthearted. Do you know what I'm saying? When you feel as though all of that stuff is at the back of your head. That's why I like to put it on my journal, either on a list that I cut off the lengthwise and cut off in another half, or I put it in my schedule planner because it's going to remind me of the things that I do. If you keep on brushing it off and you don't put it on your list, you're gonna forget. So I have to remind myself by writing it down. Sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I'm not. I usually just keep on thinking about it until I forget, because we all consume so many of our days preparing a meal, what to do next, trying to take care of our family, and then taking care of yourself. So sometimes our brain gets too overloaded and then we forget. And so sometimes I have to sit down and really just ask myself the question, what are the things that I have to do? By the way, I don't really like bragging on my channel, because this is not the channel about, but because I truly love other brand that I keep on wearing on this channel, if I don't really wear something that I love, or I don't have a strong opinion about a brand, I'm not gonna say anything about it. Okay, look at beautiful bag. Oh, look at this beautiful, I don't know, is this like a daisy? I'm not even sure. Such a nice bag. It's a nice size, just an everyday bag. You can just stuck all your stuff that you need to carry. Mine usually have lotion, and I have my cute little wallet that it's been old. This is a Cole Hand. I love Cole Hand product. If you're looking for inexpensive yet chic and timeless classic, this is one of the brands you should consider. Nobody really talks about Cole Hand. I happened to stumble upon them a few years ago, and their product is quality. Because if you're looking for, as I said, if you don't want to break your bank and be stylish, one of the things I also purchased recently, a few months ago when I went to California, my sister actually paid for it. Thank you. Shout out to her. You know exactly who you are. She actually purchased that Cole Hand as a gift for me as a running shoes. It's also comfortable, and I'm going to probably show you that video here. But this is what I'm saying. You don't have to spend $1,000 to be put together or feel as though you have the money. All you have to do is know your style, what you're about, and then shop around. In this case, this is Michael Kors. My mom gave it to me. As I said, I like this kind of affordable yet stylish style that I don't have to get out of my budget, although I don't really stick to my budget. So anyway, so I have all these things. Of course, this, my mint, and this is Clio, another product that I have purchased from one of the Korean store a few months ago. It has this, it's a compact and a mirror, and it has this a little bit of a powder, not a brush, this is not a brush, it's like a sponge. And so you just open it up. Isn't that how cute? And I love how when you just touch it, it is moisturizing, and it really just blends naturally on your skin. And I just love it. See, it really is soothing, and it suits well on my skin tone rather, and it just glides when you put it on. It's not cakey. It's not one of those foundation where it's just gonna clump all over your face. This just glides on your face, and it just matches on my tone. And then of course, what else did I show? I have lots of lipstick. I don't know why this girl carries a lot of lipstick. I have so much. This is Elf, so this Elf is in color pink. I think this is pinkish. I just love how it's also, it's very good. I've been using this almost every day. I actually have 3 lipsticks. This one is YSL in red. I don't know about red. As much as I love red color, my mother loves red. She was the one who gifted me this a long time ago. I still have it. Red for me is very strong color. It's bold. That is very, what do you call this? Something that if you are going out at nighttime and if you want to stand out, maybe red color. But I'm not really that kind of a girl. I'm not into this red bold in the morning, especially because for me it's just too much. So I usually gravitate towards this kind of color, like nude or a little pink, something with natural colors. That's my preference. So at nighttime, I usually, if I go out at night somehow, I would like to put a little bit of red. But as I said, in the morning, I'm not very fond of red color because I don't want to look like I don't know, I feel like it's too daring for me. Maybe I'm not that daring as other people would think that I am. And of course, lip glosses and my pen, because you always need to have a pen. And this is a beautiful pen that I purchased, I think from Marshall's. It came with 5 pairs or 4 pairs in a box. And this lip glosses, this is Aquaphor. I bring this all the time because my son always asks from me if I have a lip gloss or lip balm. And Burt's Bee, I've always been a big fond of this product, Burt's Bee. If there's any product, lip balm that I've tried, this one is one of the best one I've tried so far. Especially when you live out in the desert, it gets so hot and dry. You need to moisturize your lips. What else do I have in here? Let me dig in. Oh yes, and I just recently purchased this cute little tissue because once in a while when my allergies act up, I need to just have something to blow my nose. And ooh, snack. Pulveron. This is a classic Goldilocks snack that I've always enjoyed. It's kind of squished. Now if you have never had this is one of my sister's pasalubong, which is she brought it back from the Philippines, although you can still buy it from Goldilocks shop or Filipino stores. But this is a powder that is kind of like a short bread. That's exactly how I can describe this. It's like a short bread. It is very mushy because it's mushy right now, and it has sugar and milk, and so that's why I like it. It's not too sweet. And if you are trying to fill in, be careful though, because it gets stuck in between your teeth and you need to have water. And do not talk, because when you talk or you start coughing, it gets stuck somewhere, and you have to be careful, of course. And what else do I have here? Oh, of course, receipts. I don't know what kind of, oh yeah, the grocery receipt. And yeah, that's about it. So as I wish that this purse, as much as I like this purse because of the size, I mean, I guess it's enough. The other one that I've been using, the Tory Burch that I've had for many years too, it's also black leather. That has a divider. I don't think I've ever shown you. Maybe you keep on seeing me wearing that. So at least now I can alternate the two so that the other one doesn't get old, because you know how leather is, especially when you keep using it and it's very hot outside. Somehow the texture or the material is going to get worn out eventually. So I just ran out from the store because I'm in the making of in the middle of making the what is it called, misua with patola. I really don't know what patola in English is. It is this thing. I'm gonna show it to you. And so the ground pork that I have taken out from the freezer, it's been a long time because it's very hot. It got very bad and I had to throw it away. It was a defunct smell. And this is exactly why sometimes you need to really smell your meat, especially when you put it out. I put it out this morning, and when I came back running errands, I have no idea, the meat is already rotten. It has that smell of rancid. I don't know how to describe it, but that's why sometimes when you smell something like that, no matter, you feel bad for throwing away meat, but we have to be careful, especially with salmonella. You don't want to get sick. It's better to be safe than sorry, as I always like to tell my son. And so now I just came back from the store, go back in, and going to make this. So I'll check in with you again later. Look at this, 10 minutes already, and I'm blubbing. I'll see you later. We can start cooking right now because it is way past lunchtime. So I am sauteing the onions and the garlic. Once the onion is translucent, we can add our mixture of beef and the pork that I purchased a few minutes ago. Additionally, you can add some spices, salt and pepper, garlic powder, and a little bit of paprika. This is a blend of ground pork and ground beef because this is one of my mother-in-law's favorite dish with misua, I just showed you earlier, and this one. We're gonna make it with the fish that I fried earlier. This is galonggong, perfect combination. Ooh la la. Let's start cooking right now. First of all, you know exactly what to do. Saute your garlic and your onions. Once it's translucent, the onions is slightly cooked in the garlic. You can add the ground pork. In this case, it's a mixture of the beef and the ground pork because I couldn't find a whole ground pork apparently. Once the meat is cooked, you can add your vegetable. This is what you call upo in Tagalog. I have no idea what it's called in English, and this dish is actually something that I have learned from my mother-in-law as she is cooking this. I was watching her how to do it, and apparently this is simple and easy to make. Once the vegetable is cooked, you can now add the misua, which is this Chinese vermicelli, very thin noodle.